how's it going? So, I wasn't entirely planning on streaming this game at all. This was more of an audio test. Now I've just spent like the last 2 hours messing with settings and stuff. So, I don't know if this is going to sound too different from previous streams. I've turned off the noise limiter, so there might be a little bit more of a buzz that you'll hear, but it will mean that I can make a larger range of noises, because I tend to kind of like whistle and make sounds like that. And a lot of that was being cut off by the noise filter, which ended up probably sounding quite weird. Not that I've gone back to listen to it. Another thing that you might notice is that I've implemented the audio ducking more correctly, in that I was ducking my microphone's volume by the game volume before, which is obviously the opposite of what you want. So now my microphone is ducking the game audio. So hopefully that will be, it will improve what you can hear, obviously. But particularly in kind of noisier situations, during fights and such, my voice should be a bit more clear. I've ramped up the game audio because it was coming across very quietly. Now I don't know if this is going to be too loud now. It seemed fine when I tested, I made a test recording. So fingers crossed that translates well to viewers. The second thing I was testing is I have a new bot that auto posts my stream to my Discord. Discord of which you can find in the description / panels below. I was testing to see if that works, and it is, which is very nice. I am genuinely shocked when things actually happen the way they're supposed to happen. So hello, Flo, how's it going? So like I was saying, I wasn't intending to play this game, so this is maybe going to be just like a quick dip in, just to get a feel of how a proper stream will sound with these new settings. I had intended to start streaming Subnautica today. That was about 5 or 6 hours ago, and then, as always, technical difficulties happened and I had to work through stuff. I was looking for new equipment online because my headphones are falling apart, and even though I just bought new headphones, they have like a good 3-second latency, so you can't really use them for gaming, unfortunately. I also need a new mouse and a whole new inside of the computer, but so I was looking at things, and that's pretty much been the reason I haven't streamed for well, weeks, if not over a month. It's just that every time I try to start, something goes wrong and I just haven't been able to face it. And I've been in extremely low mood, so it's, you know, been a struggle to try and get something done. Not that I'm feeling particularly great right now, but I've at least, I think, sorted out the audio for now. Now the thing is that I can turn on the noise suppression filter, and my voice will sound completely the same and you won't get the background hum, which might seem like the better option. But the problem with that is that then that cuts out all my other noises, whistling and humming and such. So in cases where I'm not going to be doing that, then I can turn on filtering. But for now I'm just going to test it with the filtering off, and so you can hear my creaky bench and probably cars going past and all that good shit. but we'll see how this goes. So I think this is fairly, well, it's kind of big for a dungeon. So I'll run through this, I think, maybe, or I might just go straight to the group dungeon. I mean, this did seem like an interesting area because it's apparently some kind of museum for sale, according to this book. But I do tend to kind of get wrapped up in things along the way and not actually achieve the goals that I was aiming to achieve in the game. So, I might just go and do the group dungeon thing for the thing to get the thing, just so that thing is done and I don't have to worry about doing it for the rest of the week. Too loud. Okay. Okay, well, I'll do an audio test live then. So, how well do you hear me over this? Because I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure whether I should be following the coloured line on the audio bar or the black line. If it's the black line, then I can understand why my voice isn't as loud as it should be right now. If it's the coloured line, then it should be fine. So, was the audio not ducking properly? Because it should be. I mean, it's okay. Because the audio ducking should, or is, lowering the game audio by 30 decibels, which should be plenty. I mean, it seemed like quite a big duck to me. So I did put an audio limiter on the microphone so I wouldn't blow out anyone's ears. I can I guess I can okay, I'll make a loud noise now. Well, no, I mean that's going up into the yellow now, and I don't want it to go up into the yellow, so I don't think the limiter is actually the issue. How loud is the general ambience of the game without me talking? Is that a good volume, or should that just be quieter in general? Okay. I shall lower the game audio from the 6.9 decibels. I thought it would be a nice volume, but apparently it wasn't. Okay. So this is now on minus 10 decibels. So how is my voice now sounding over these? I can ramp up the ducking, but I found that any louder than 32 decibels or whatever I set it to. It's like quite obvious when it ducks, and it kind of gets a bit distracting. I'll put it down. Okay, it's just the reason why I increased the game volume was because when I was doing a recording test, the game audio was almost silent. It was so quiet. So I bumped it up quite a bit. So it's at -14 right now. I'm a little bit worried. The black lines on the game audio are going down to almost 0 when I talk because of the ducker. But also, did you like the look of the bot thing posting in Discord? I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, obviously I didn't have anything to do with that aside from just adding it, but I think it was a cool choice. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that the game doesn't have like streaming settings to like hide names. Like, I mean, you can set it to do that, but I thought there'd be some kind of like automatic streaming thing. Oof, you're right, chat. Terrifying idea. No. So I put myself over the chat just to kind of anonymatize the game. Yeah, the thing about the keyboard is that I mean, I literally can't do anything about the noise the keyboard makes. That's just the noise the keyboard makes. It's not a silent keyboard, it's a mechanical keyboard, which is very satisfying when you're writing stories. Not so good for playing games on stream, but I only have one keyboard. I think the noise suppression probably does cut out the keyboard, but then, like I said, you don't get the extra me noises, and it also cuts out kind of like if I'm mumbling or whispering. And I found that my microphone had been set to omnidirectional, which I thought sounded better in my headphones, and it still kind of does, but I set it to the directional microphone, which both seem to pick up talking fairly normally. This one seems to be better at picking up whispering. So, you know, if you ever need ASMR, then, you know, this is going to be the best option. So, that might be my new side hustle. So, enjoy that. And you don't get that kind of action with the suppressor on. So as interesting as this dungeon thing seems, I think I'm just going to go ahead and try and actually do the group task thing. We'll just see how it goes playing normally. Now, I might end up just playing this and being too tired to continue, or playing this for too long. If not, then I will do Subnautica after this. because that's fully installed and ready to go. Sadly, I don't have the Steam version of Subnautica, so no achievements. I got it for free on Epic. So I will be playing that through Epic. Right, what is a group dungeon? I can't remember what group dungeons look like. The icon. Is it this one? Hold on, what? Group dungeon. Group instance, I assume. So I need DLC for that one, can't go there. Let's go... I'd like to do perhaps something in the early game, and fingers crossed I won't be destroyed.
Right behind you, partner.
That's where I was going. Okay. Now, I have a bad feeling that this means that I need to actually be in a group as opposed to finding a group in the dungeon like public dungeons. That will be unfortunate.
Wait, who's that?
Hold
Who's
on.
over there?
Let me just kind of check the feeling of this place.
Give them everything you've got.
Not super confident in my ability to solo this. Like, I can survive this fight, but if things get any worse later on, I don't really fancy my chances.
Who wanders into my web? More playthings?
It might be that I can get away with like 1 or 2 in a team. I lost my guild. I don't recall seeing any snails in the game of any kind. Besides maybe a critter. I'm just thinking there might be an audio thing specifically for clicks. I feel like I set that up, but it wasn't like a setting. As in, it wasn't something I'd already set up in the list. So I'll have to check that out later. Right, Rimworld. That is because I didn't update Twitch. Because the page didn't load correctly, so I didn't get to the actual stream page. So give me 1 second. Okay. So that's fixed. That should, I think, update on the on Discord. I think that's one of the features. I think if I'm going to be getting serious in here, I should probably get rid of the werewolf thing, because that's just something I recently got, which I was leveling up. Okay, well, while I'm asking for an answer for that, I'll try turning on the noise suppression. And you tell me if it sounds any better or worse, if I'm cutting off stuff like that. But I have a feeling that it does pretty heavily cut off when I start talking. And if I talk quietly, so I think it might kind of pop in and out. But you should hear the keyboard less, maybe. I mean, particularly in games like this, where I'm going to be moving around a lot and using the keyboard a lot, I can appreciate that it's probably better to keep on during this. I'm not getting a reply from my guild.
Did the Fighters Guild send you? Has word reached the guild? We made a terrible mistake. We thought we were clearing out a simple spider infestation, but it's far worse. My fighters are exhausted, but if you push into the caves and clear out the spiders, will you?
The other option is, I think you can do like searching for groups doing a specific or I just do random normal. Yeah, I mean, this is just a cheap microphone. Well, it wasn't cheap, but it's, you know, it's not a good microphone. So I can't magically get rid of noises while I'm talking. It can't get rid of typing.
On your feet, you louts. We're going back in.
All of this noise suppression is like software side, so it can't, you know, separate from when I'm. It can't take away things behind when I'm talking, basically. Should. What the hell's? Whoa, okay. That was a bit loud. Does everything sound a lot louder to you at the moment? And it sounds like it's blowing out my ears.
Who wanders into my web? More playthings?
I feel like I'm not really doing anything at the moment.
To me, my
This way, squad.
Sounds like the audio is delayed.
Let's keep moving.
Out. Yeah. And when it's delayed, it plays over itself, so it's twice as loud. I don't really know what's been going on with my internet lately. It's kind of like, or at least in this game, there's kind of like been massive lag spikes, but it doesn't say that it's lagging all the time. It's just sometimes there's like a massive delay on things happening in the game. Getting real nice XP for my werewolf skin. Yeah, I need to turn off that stream bot. I can't remember
The whispers grow louder. We must hurry. My head's pounding.
where the
Hard to
settings for
think.
that are.
Kill them all. No mercy. Misery and death all around. This pleases me.
I've been missing some of those notes. Oops.
For the whisper.
I need aid! Set it ablaze!
Didn't even see that Robert.
Come to me, enter my web, join me forever.
I think I need to change the key bindings on this because I can never remember where my fingers go, and they get pretty hairy when I'm trying to swap weapons in the middle of a fight and I fumble and press something stupid.
Torch it! Light it up! Heal!
Closer, come closer. Embrace the darkness.
Spoiler alerts, I actually can't really play games without looking at the keyboard. I can't really...
Blood and faith. Are you real? Can you hear me? May Tall Papa bless you, friend.
Kill you all.
feel like I should have done that
My arm's broken. God's
before.
damn whispers.
To the other guy that I saw tied up. Never mind. Kind of being rushed through this. Literally, like, I basically can't see what I'm doing. I'm being overwhelmed to such a point that I'm kind of blind. Just kind of pressing buttons. It's kind of a bit too loud. I can't really hear myself think or talk. I keep on pressing the wrong button because I can't see where my fingers are. And I feel like I didn't actually do anything to help.
It was a nightmare. A nightmare.
so violated. What that thing did to my soldiers. What it did to me. Now that you've given me back my life, I have much to think about. A monster. No.
So I think let me just leave this group, and I'm going to turn down my headset as well, so I'm not being blasted quite so much. Yeah, the issue is I think there's some kind of weird lag thing that isn't related to ping per se. That delays the sounds and then plays them all at once, so it like moving from area. Move from area. I wanted to go back and read the other things and so what's in here? Can't remember from this side. Okay. Yeah, so it like doubles up the audio, which multiplies volume.
Father! Sudharim! My father's somewhere nearby. I heard him calling to me. I want to. I'm so weak. I've been trapped down here for so long. For blood, for glory, for power and might. We of the guild will always fight.
Okay, well, I
For
could have
good
done
or
with that.
evil,
I
day or
wasn't being
night.
rushed.
We of the guild will always fight. Just so long as the price is right.
I feel like there's a good chance that me exploring like this is going to get me killed, but
Find anything?
I definitely saw at least one guy strapped up back here. So this is why I hate playing in random groups, because they always rush through.
You killed them. Those people were my friends. I should have been the one to put down the crazy bastards. Look what they've done to me. The people so many dead
And I would have
fools.
preferred to have
And me, nearly one
enjoyed
of them.
the
I don't think I'll be much use to in this condition. The others aren't.
so much for enjoying the story. But at least that fulfilled this thingy, so I can get this thing. It's kind of ugly. It's like really weird and puffy. But there we go. Yeah, I've definitely not been playing for 10 years. I don't remember when I bought the game, it was maybe 2 years ago, and then I stopped playing for about a year, and well, most of that time it's only really recently that I got back into it. But yeah, that's 10 years for the game. And then of course there's this, which is random drops finishing dungeons, so you have to do the dungeon, I don't know, 12 plus times. Which is super fun and something that I've definitely engaged with before today. Got another head for my wall at least. Spooky, scary spider. Quite a big one, actually. My horse? Oh, my bear. My bear is a nature spirit summon, so it's like not. Well, that's not entirely true. You do, when you first get the bear skill, its eyes don't glow, and then when you morph the skill, when it gets to max level, you can either pick one that has runes on it that I think just has higher stats, or you pick one with glowing eyes that comes back to life after it's killed. I picked the one that comes back to life because that seemed more sustainable. And to be honest, I'm not sure I've actually ever seen it die since like level 20. So that might have been a stupid choice, but anyway, it glows because it's immortal. The more you know. Rarely tradable. Oh, the shit that I got from... Wait, what happened to those tradable? Oh, there they are. Press the wrong buttons and everything disappeared. Right, let's get rid of all this junk. So, are these mine? Or... I mean, they're not collected, so I kind of... want them. I guess that's maybe an easy way to... like, I guess you can swap them with the people in your team if you've already unlocked them. I don't know. I preview these. And in fact, where did they go in my inventory? Just off the top. Spooky head. Kind of red. I'm not sure why all of my stuff is like shiny red. Because it's not dyed. I'm not wearing an outfit. Just everything I wear is naturally like metallic red for some reason. Oh, what else is there to do? Could do another one for 2000 experience. I guess I could do another one. I mean, kind of zoom through that one pretty quick. I think I have enough space. Yeah. I think I'll do the random one this time, because apparently that comes with its own rewards. And hopefully this won't take too long, and then maybe I'll get into Subnautica after. Actually, instead of putting myself in the bottom left corner, I probably should have put Twitch chat in the bottom left corner. That's a bit more solid. I just stayed in the... and in fact, Twitch chat is completely covering the goals. The mission stuff.
You're supposed
Let me talk to him. Nine quest. Yes? Okay. Jesus Christ, I don't know what I'm doing. Also, I hate that I have this mission that's to cook something that I don't have a recipe for. It means that every single cooking fire in the game has a black arrow over it now, which makes it look like there are tons of missions around, but it's just the one that I can't do. missing any interesting lore. Wondering why I'm here. I don't know what the mission is, so I'm kind of missing stuff from the very beginning.
Time to go!
Maybe those eggs down there are in better shape. Do me a favor and take care of the undesirables down there. I'll stay here and supervise.
I'm not sure what that purple line on their helmet is. I think it might just be like a shield, damage shield, as opposed to something that I need to heal.
Not done yet. Cowards, the lot of you. This mine belongs to House Selos. You are intruders and will be disciplined as such.
I always miss those combo interactions as well because I can't find where the G button is fast enough.
We'll have this place cleaned out. Oh, this is good stuff. Old Selos must have been raking in a fortune.
Repairs.
So you believe there was gold in here? Fools.
Turversad, drop those weapons, murderer.
Guess I'll charge this one.
Ah, Navina. I suspected you were smarter than your father.
You'll pay for this, Sadri.
Well, you'll have to catch me first.
Iverbeck, no!
Don't know where everyone else went.
Ah, the murderer's accomplice. I think I'll kill you first. You mean you're not in league with that Sadri character? I find Turva Sadri is a murderer. He brought in these thugs to drive out our miners, then killed my father and stole the deed to our mine. I guess he didn't expect me to come after him, but you cut a swath through his protectors. Searching for his money is what he meant. He's convinced father had a cache of gold. Well, I need to stay here and see about getting this mess cleaned up. Yes. And by the corpses I saw on my way in, I'm sure you know.
Okay, so... why was I the only one... why was I the only one talking to her? Pretty sure we all have the mission. Mind you, I think I'm in... no, I'm not in group chat. So I should see anything they're saying to me.
Nice haul.
So, did you find Sardri? That's the deed, all right. I didn't think I liked you when I met you, but you've grown on me. Now to deal with the hole the Kwama dug. There's some kind of Dwemer ruin down there. What a mess. We'll be eating omelets tonight, I can tell you. None whatsoever. And I wish the burrowers had never broken through.
It's actually the kind of thing that I just want to do wrong. I'm being pushed out again. I don't see why they can't just let me stay in a group dungeon even if I'm not in a
What a
group.
mess. Just doing what comes naturally. And now Kwama eggs are treasure enough for me. Thank you.
Okay, so what's down here? No, it's just a shortcut back. See, the funny thing is that if I see something the filter cuts out, I'm not going to know that you haven't heard it, and you're not going to know that I said it. So I'm never going to know if there's an issue, unless I watch the VOD back and remember that I said something at that point. Which is pretty unlikely. Interesting if I could kill that, but obviously I don't have time. Ah. Look at all the more interesting people that are streaming right now instead of me. Germa's streaming. Small Ant. Astral Spiff. Goddamn. Obviously that's why I only have one viewer. That's the only reason. Germa wasn't streaming. You know, those 25,000, they'd be here.
That troll can't have gotten far.
Let's all this junk that I picked up. See. See, the healing staff giving me a damage shield is pretty good, I think. I definitely don't need to restore stamina. No. No, it's a shame. Seemed like a... Well... It's okay. It's not that nice. Okay, so that would be in my menu. Very nice. And I think, like, I've never really engaged with the whole Daunted thing. I think that's to do with group dungeons. Although I have a feeling that the whole Undaunted camp is like an event as opposed to always being there. I don't remember. Magic and recovery, maximum stamina. So yesterday, or whenever I last played this, I had to look it up, and it turns out that CP 160 is actually the highest level of armor. So this stuff isn't going to be replaced unless I choose for it to be replaced, as opposed to just being out-leveled. So this is actually the point in time that I want to start refining these up to like gold or whatever rarity, because I'm definitely sitting on a lot of wasted potential by having all my things at blue. But I want to make sure that I like the set that I have. This Bloodthorn set was just kind of the set that I accidentally ended up having. But I mean, it pretty much aligns with my... Why isn't my microphone making any... Okay, there we go. Was that just OBS lagging, or am I actually not making any noise because the microphone thing wasn't lighting up at all? Okay. I think that was just OBS lagging. Like, I've been talking all this time, so hopefully that wasn't completely wasted. Okay, good. Yeah, so this armor set is just what I happened to kind of stumble onto, but it, you know, it aligns with what I want. More damage, more magic recovery. You know, can't really ask for much more than that as a magic user. And I think I only picked this because I got the unique gloves, and then I just happened to kind of get one after another for the other parts. There are some that aren't related at all, which I can certainly change. Yeah. So what do we get now? We got a automaton dwemer, steam manhead. Look at all these other things that I have to kill. All of these other group missions that I have to do. Isn't that fun? God, I love playing in groups. Didn't you love all that story that we just witnessed? All of that deep lore. So much fun. Okay, so the announcement on Twitch didn't actually, the Twitch announcement on Discord didn't actually update the game, which is disappointing, but then the screenshot was already Elder Scrolls Online, so... Well, I mean, it's... Elder Scrolls Online is kind of a mixed bag, because I enjoy listening to the mission dialogue and the conversations and kind of general world building. I'm not going to read the 1,000 books and their 15 pages of short form stories and lore and just... No, I'm not doing that. So, in a technical sense, I'm skipping the lore, but I'm kind of like... I'm into the story lore, not the world lore. Not that I don't care about the world lore, but like just sitting down and reading for 15 minutes while I'm playing isn't really my sense of fun. I ended up getting just another blow. Disappointing. I mean, generally speaking, I try to engage with MMOs as much as any other game. Encoder overloaded. Turn down settings. I think my settings are... Am I... How... What's the frame rate like? Because I'm not dropping frames, but looking over at OBS it seems kind of really jittery. It says I'm giving out 9,000 kilobytes a second, CPU at 9%, 60 FPS, everything should be fine. I don't understand streaming. Spent tens of hours setting up stream. For months, if not years. And it never seems to work right. Whether it's audio or video encoding, I don't understand. And I can't follow guides, I don't follow them. It's not like I can ask someone to do it for me as much as I would like that. Actually, I should have used them. What was Antebellum? I think it was a... Interesting. Is that something that I can build and then research? Because I've not had any jewelry research and I don't really understand how you get it. It doesn't drop normally. At least not in any of the places I've been. Right, so... Not gonna do that, could do that, don't really want to. Well, it's dangerous. Lose a fair amount if I did get caught. Craft 6 items, could do that. I'm gonna slot the werewolf thing again. Just so it gets a bit more juice. Sorry, bear. Unfortunately, unslotting the werewolf thing removes all of the ultimate points from it, so I have to then build up all of those points again, which means that I very rarely actually get to use it. What was that out there? Oh, it's just a person. So I can go craft. And I kind of want to separate this stream, the games. If I do stream Subnautica, I want to separate the streams. So I'll probably go offline just so it's saved as the VODs are
You've got a
saved as
knack for
different
stumbling
files.
across those things.
Plus I need to use the bathroom. That'll be a good excuse, and then I'll come back online. Let's do some scrying, I guess. Better lock it up again. Some magic, spell damage, sneak visibility. It's not great for me. The thing is, in Skyrim, I think I think I've read most of the books that I saw, if not all of them. But, yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of a different feel in MMOs. And more rushed. I really have no reason to be here. I thought I was just gonna run past it. Or maybe I had to go through it to get out the other side. I assume this is the location of a mission that I don't have. See fireplace arrow. This kind of feels like a boss arena. Probably just for the story that's attached to it though. Oh, look, I had to be here. Fortuitous. It looks like you could get here from both directions. Okay, I thought this was the edge of the cliff. And again, isn't this door one way? No, it's no way. Okie dokie.
Should come in handy.
It's going to the crafting thingy, which I am now just as equally far away from. Maybe one day I'll get one of the crafting benches for my home, but I have a feeling that those will be premium items. Is that a monkey? Oh yeah. Monkey. It's on the other side of the mountain, isn't it? So I'll run to town. Because at least if I go to town, then I can get one of the crafting bricks and just get some stuff out of it while crafting the 5 that I need for the daily quest. I should say that these weird internet lag issues, it's not, well, I mean, I'll say it's not just been when I'm streaming, but I haven't been streaming, so it's been happening when I haven't been streaming. And Elder Scrolls is the only game I've been playing in that sense. So maybe it's an Elder Scrolls server issue as opposed to me. I don't know. Trying to think about whether it's affected anything on my phone. Things have been a little bit strange, but again, it's not affecting like ping. Don't know whether there's been some ISP throttling or something. Right, what am I? I'm Clothier, I think. Shit, another time. I definitely do need to do as much of this as I can though. Wouldn't be the first time that I've crafted something and then immediately
The guild has need of you, comrade.
destroyed it because I forgot what I'd crafted. So I try to avoid doing both at the same time when I'm doing writs. And I forgot the fucking point of it. I meant to craft 5 while I was there, but I just instantly forget the things that I'm supposed to be doing. When was the... Just do whatever. Thingy complete. Oh, 6, not 5. Thingy complete. Interrupted, for fuck's sake. Good. Now I can destroy it all. Having said that, like, I'm at level 50, so I can't get any better, so... And I don't really need the materials. So, actually... I should just sell all of it, shouldn't I? I mean, I guess I can deconstruct the deconstruct ones, but yeah, useless. Okay, I shall sell all clothing in the future then. The bench. I sworn the wood bench was here as well.
There is an urgent task for you.
Smithing, clothing. Woodworkers inside the Fighters Guild? Or maybe just outside it? Well, whatever. I'll deal with that another time. So I did the dailies. I probably can't be fucked with that. I really wish I hadn't wasted all of my seals on... Can't remember what it was, a couple of spooky things on the Halloween event. Well, I think before the Halloween event, actually. Or as until reset. Golden Pursuits is finished. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream, go to the bathroom, fingers crossed it's free, and then hopefully I shall be back within 10-15 minutes, I guess, and play a bit of Subnautica. So I shall see you in a moment, hopefully. Bye bye.